Welcome back to our channel. It's Danny here from Our Humble Home DIY, and in today's video I'm going to be going through and sharing a little bit of the process we had of putting a cabin up on our property. We actually went through My Cute Cabins, so it's a relatively new company. The lady's name is Samantha, and I will put a link to her website down below, and all of her contact details will be there, plus all of this information you're seeing on the screen. You can delve into it a little bit deeper yourself and have a look and a read. When we went to see the cabin she had on her property, she had a 3x3 meter one, and that was the only one she had. But since then, she has a lot of different sizes. I just noticed on a website the other day, or on the Facebook, that she has this little one too with a mezzanine. So definitely go and check it out, and let's get into it.
The cabin's coming today. I think it's coming this morning. Just noticed next door they're having turf delivered, and it's right across where the truck's got to get in to deliver the cabin. So I'm just hoping that they're gone by the time the truck comes, because I'm no good at confrontation. So hopefully David's back by then.
The cabin did end up arriving later that day, so it was probably early afternoon, so I had nothing to worry about. The cabin arrived in 3 boxes, so the main part of this box, this is actually 5 meters. Our cabin that we ordered was 4x3. So for the 4x3 cabin, it came in this 5-meter box, plus there were 2 other boxes that held the windows and the doors. Originally, we wanted the cabin out the back delivered, because we didn't want the builder to have to cart it everywhere, but they had to put it here, but it was just too big, and it was the ground was a bit uneven. The Bobcat driver was scared that it was going to tip over, but they did end up delivering and putting the doors and the windows out the back, which made it a little bit easier, I'd say, for the builder. And so it had arrived, and that was pretty exciting. So the first few days was all about the base, building the foundation for the cabin. We didn't put it on a slab, so it was going on like a little base. This, actually, on the first day, he was just sort of figuring out where it was going. And when he had left that day, I went around to have a look. And I was sort of thinking, how is this going to work? Because we wanted the cabin facing the backyard, not facing the house. And when I was looking at it, I'm thinking there's not much room between the cabin and the fence for the windows to even open. I'm thinking that's really weird. I sort of went around to the side, and you can see there that there's really not much room. So that was meant to be the side. The side of our property, the boundary, when Dad built our fence, he put it in 40 centimeters. So that was all good, the distance from our boundary, but the distance from the fence wasn't big enough. And that night I contacted Cody, and I said that, and he said, I thought you wanted it facing the house. I said, no, we want it facing the backyard. And he said, well, lucky I didn't start digging the holes for the thing. So that's what he did the next day. He dug the holes, he put the foundations in, and he let the cement dry. So on the third day, he got up to this point, and I was so surprised, because on top of building this, on the third day, he actually had to cart all of the timber around from the other side of the house. And that in itself was a huge job, but he managed to get all of the walls up, and some of the roof trusses. But at this point, we could get an idea of the size, and it was a lot bigger than we sort of thought. And I think maybe that too was a bit because it was on higher up on the posts. But we were really pleased at this stage and getting a bit excited.
The one thing I told him not to do, he's trying to jump on the roof. Couldn't let it go.
Now, I didn't actually film Cody building it, but I will put his details, like I said, down below so you can get in contact, because he did an amazing job. So day 4, he started to put the roof on, not the shingle so much, but there was a lining under the shingles, so he did that. And so the next day it was all ready to start putting the shingles on. We did have a bit of rain from here on in, which didn't seem to bother him. He still turned up and kept ploughing through, but it was really starting to take shape now. So this cabin is 4 meters wide and 3 meters deep, and originally we thought it was going to be the other way around. We thought it was going to be 3 meters wide and 4 meters deep, because we have seen others like that, but I think I prefer, and Georgia prefers this set out much better for what she is going to use it for, and that is for a teaching studio for music and recording as well. So day 5 was the shingles. These are the shingles that go on the roof. Asphalt shingles, they're called, and I think they're used a lot in the US. I actually saw them on a Christmas movie the other day. Someone was mending their roof, but he started putting these up. Didn't quite finish putting them up, but we could sort of get a sense of what the roof was going to look like. He's done some stairs too. That's so cute. The doors. The doors weren't in there. Let's see. He's done the floor. Here's also put the floor in. Wow. So cool. He's such a hard worker. The floor looks pretty. Actually, I reckon that just painted might come up good. We've had so much rain too, and there's no leaks or anything. So that's good. Oh, close the door. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's locked. We bought these little stepping stones from Bunnings. I think they were about $20 something. I thought they were really cute. They look like little cobblestones. But on the 7th day, it was the final day, and it was really just the morning. Cody finished the stairs, he finished the deck, and he cleaned all up. And we thanked him very much and paid him, of course, but we were really pleased with the result, and he did an amazing job. This came in a flat pack, so we could have technically done it ourselves, and Georgia wanted to, but I said to her, Georgia, there's no way we're doing it ourselves, and I'm really pleased we got a professional to do it. It's a door handle. It comes with a lock, and you can just, from the inside, lock it this way, which is good. And I love the beautiful French style sort of doors. They're so pretty.
It'll look completely different. Like the pine field.
Yeah. There's going to be some chairs over here, like a couch, and that will fold out into a bed if ever it's needed. And over this side, we've got the desk. It'll be the desk, it'll be like a corner desk with a big hutch type of thing, and on this side there'll be like a little sort of, just a little kitchenette type of thing where you can make coffee, tea, that sort of thing, drinks. Yeah, it'll be a work in progress, I think. The first job is painting. personal preference, I guess, but we don't really like the wood look. I think it looks a bit messy and busy, so we're going to be painting it a beautiful white. And so this is the first video in a series we're doing. The next video in the series will be painting the inside. Georgia and I will be painting the inside, so stick around to see what that looks like, and also we'll show you what it looks like inside, furnished and set up for her and her music business. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and come back and see what the final result will be of this cabin. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
I thought I'd just maybe make a start on the painting because it takes forever. It's a beautiful day.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher.